Okay? We'll play after. Hi. Oh, hi. Hi, everyone. Whoa. Okay, quiet. Hey, everyone. It's Rita from Miss Rita to the Rescue. What are you doing? Oh, the dogs are really excited today. I think it's because spring is almost here. Tomorrow is the vernal equinox, and we are... Hey, stop that. And we are having our first back at it date night tomorrow night. And I just wanted to mention that it's going to be live on YouTube, not on, no, stop. Sorry. It's going to be live on YouTube because we want to have the person, Loretta, who gave us the idea for the topic or the project, is only on YouTube. So we're going to be doing YouTube, all right, tomorrow night for our back at it date night, where we'll be doing fairy lanterns made from mason jars. Hiya, Shelly. Mason jars, alcohol ink, little fairy lights, and some vinyl that I've already picked out some of the designs for the vinyl. So we're going to do that tomorrow. My dogs are, I'm like kind of getting organized. I don't want to say that because I might jinx it, but I'm kind of getting organized. And I got all these like trays and these little rolling carts and everything. Well, what I didn't realize is that things in the bottom of the rolling cart are perfect for corgi consumption. And so Teddy Bear just went off with a frame. And what was Benji doing? Oh, he was trying to get my quilting rulers. Crazy. Hey, so a couple of things before we jump into 3D Friday, and that is you should all have your brand new version of Design Space. And you can tell you have the right version is if you go to About Cricut Design Space and it says 6.6.112. That is the most up-to-date version. It's only for desktop. Good morning, Sharon. It's only for desktop. It is not for your iPad, your iPhone, or your Android device, okay? But it is for your desktop, and this is how you find it. It should automatically prompt you to update when you log into Design Space. And if it hasn't done that, log out of Design Space and re-log in. You should get the update notice. And so the new version of Design Space has two brand new features. And the one that I am most loving right now is the collections features. Look at all the collections that I have. I've only started to sort of scratch the surface here with all of my different topics that I have. I have like Christmas and cards and centerpieces. And then down here, where is Easter? I have a lot of Easter projects. I'm getting requests from people to do more cards, Easter cards, and I'm happy to report we will be doing Easter cards next week. And actually starting on Sunday, we're going to be doing some Easter cards with the joy. And then we'll continue on in the week to do some Easter cards. I have some great ones, some printables that we're going to do, some easy ones, some insert cards, some for kids and all of that stuff. So we have a lot of cards. So we're back to paper crafting. Although I gotta say, everybody's getting their mug presses and they are doing some pretty phenomenal things with those mug presses. Are you guys, oh yeah, my little corgi mermaids. Where do you see those? I don't see my corgi mermaids. I'm trying to do, by the way, my my sublimation printer, but I still, oh, there they are, the print and cut. So I can do those in stickers, but I wanted to do a sublimation mug with my Corgi mermaid on it. These are Corgi mermaids, and then there are also Corgi stickers that I have. But I'm having trouble getting my Design Space to read my printer, or like locate my printer, my sublimation printer. It locates the other ones, but never fear. Cricut is on the case, and they've been helping me try to figure out what the problem is. So the big news is that we all got the downloads, and the other big news is that Cricut has reversed their decision from last week for limiting uploads for non-subscribers. If you're a subscriber, this would have nothing to do with you. I am a subscriber. I've been a subscriber for years. I love the subscription, and usually I do most of my projects as using Cricut Access, and that's how I can say that they're free. They're free to Cricut Access subscribers. Some people might not consider that to be free, but I do. So I still upload things. Of course, I upload things. So that was really not going to affect me, though. But other people are very happy. Of course, there are people that they cannot just say, "Yay, thank you for listening." But oh well, it takes all types, I guess. So there's that. There's collections. There's Offset, and it's really fun. Now, Offset, I need to tell you that it is still in beta, and so when you're working on Offsets, you might get some issues with it not quite working correctly. There are little ways around it. I can show you those things, but just know that it's beta. What beta means is that it's still kind of a working in the works kind of feature. So it doesn't work perfectly, and they know it, but they wanted to give it to you because it works most of the time. That's what beta is, really. So keep that in mind, okay? And let's see. So today is Friday, the 19th of March, 2021, and it's the day before the vernal equinox. It's also Friday, so that means it's 3D Friday. Last week, we did something that everyone really enjoyed, and that was the Easter egg diorama with the chocolate or the white bunny on the inside. And that was so much fun. I saw so many people doing that project, and I'm so glad because I think looking at the project, you might have looked at it and said, "Oh no, way too many little pieces for me," or it just looked too hard. And it really wasn't, was it? I mean, you guys have posted a lot of eggs. And so I'm really excited about it. So I thought that we would also do these another Lori Whitlock project, and that is these Easter houses that are made to look like milk cartons. There's actually 5 of them that I put together, and I'm going to show you how to put them together today. There are a couple of things that I want to point out that about these, but the thing I really like about it, it's got this like sort of this tri-top that looks like a milk carton, and also they have these adorable little characters. Look at the bunny one. The bunny one's cute. Now, I didn't realize it when I cut this out, and I cut these out of solid cardstock, but I think the next time I do this, I will probably use Echo Park Easter cardstock because I think it would look so cute, and Yeah, it looks like a little milk carton. What I think is funny is this is a chick, and the chick, which is the smallest of all it got the biggest milk carton. So they're different sizes, and I want to show you where I found them. These are from Lori Whitlock. It would require that you purchase them. You don't have to buy them all. Maybe there's just sort of one that you like and you want to buy them, but she does sell them as a bundle, and it's almost $9. So if you want, you can just go to, it's listed under house ornament. It's also under her Easter section, and she has a ton of new and old Easter. She's does the best work on Easter stuff, including some of these really interesting, like a shadow box card. This is so cute. I'll probably get that one soon. That one's on sale, actually. And then she has these hexagon pop-up cards that she's been working on the last few months. I'm going to show you how to put one of those together. They're deceptively easy. You know, they're really easy, but they seem like they aren't. And then she's got impossible cards. Yesterday, too, I picked up this card that somebody from her design team was advertising, right? And excuse me. So it kind of reminded me of that frog that we did, that frog card, because look, it folds like this. But then I read on the description that if you make 4 of them and then you glue them together, it creates like this little album. So there's the front. I put that on extra, but here is 1, 2, 3, 4, and I was thinking of putting a little piece of ribbon. But I was thinking it needed something here or here. I don't know. I haven't thought of anything. If you guys think of any good ideas, but I thought this was kind of fun, a fun little new type of card that reminded me of the cards that we did. So I'm getting the question of, is our collections and offset going to be available for the iPad or mobile devices? And the answer I have is no. I guess offset took a tremendous amount of programming, which, because it's beta, isn't done. And so they have not done that for the iPad. Collections, I don't know. Perhaps. I don't know. Perhaps it's on the way, but it's not available. So this is only for the update from yesterday is only for your desktop, and that includes laptops, of course. So there you go. So anyway, we're going to be doing these really cute milk carton Easter houses is what I call them. Again, I probably should have cut them out in a patterned paper, but I did not. And I wanted to just show you how you would get these together and what you need to do before you cut them out. So here they all are. And I purchased these, and let me just start. Actually, I'm going to save this and start from scratch just to show you what you would do. So let's say you purchased them on her site. You would start with a new canvas, and you would hit upload. And when you went to upload, you would go to this, upload image. Now, this will take you, if you click on browse, this will take you to your downloads file. I'm working on a Mac. It's slightly different for PC users or Windows users, but it's similar. So it would come into your download file. You may have to unzip it, but here it is. I don't know if this is actually the one. Nope, it's not the one. But just to give you an example. So here's what would happen. So I bought a bundle from Lori Whitlock, and it says LW bundle. And when I go over here, you'll see that there is a JPEG. That's just the terms of use, like how you can and cannot use this file. This is just a picture of what I bought. And then underneath that are all the SVGs. Now, the bundle includes 5 things. things. And so there are 5 different cards, which I have to upload together, separate, I'm sorry. And so I would just hit open. It would come up on my screen as a cut image. And then if you want to, you can change the name or put some tags in here and then upload. Now, then what you do is that all of these things are in your upload library or wherever. You could choose to keep those all there. I have 1,200, but I know that I've eliminated quite a few in the past. So, I don't know about keeping them there. So here they are, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I can bring them all into the same file. And I have them come into my canvas. It's a big file, so it will take a few seconds. Could someone help Peralita? I don't know about Windows. I don't know anything about Windows. Okay, so let me just show you. We'll do this one. Okay, so they come in like this, and they come in all grouped. You want to ungroup them, and then you're going to have to take these ones that have the dash cut lines and attach them. Even though it looks like they're attached, you still need to attach them, okay? And in this case, this one has a little chimney, so you do want to attach them. And in this case, also this piece has a lot of the dash cut lines for scoring, so make sure you attach them. After you do that, you're good to go, and you can just cut them out. Now, one of the things that I noticed about these cards is that there are a lot of little pieces, like these little eggs and, the chickie and this chocolate bunny and stuff. And so what you're going to want to do is use your scraps. I used my scraps for all of these except for the main piece. And each one consists of one main piece. And that does use 12 by 12. But the rest of the paper is just all in my scrap pile. And I just picked them out. And that's what's great about Lori's projects is that they use a lot of scraps. She's a scrapper from way back, and so she knows that people save their scraps. So, hi, Wendy. So there is that. These all go together similarly, and I'm going to bring you down. I don't need to show you how to cut them, but I'm going to bring you down to my workspace so you can see how they go together. And I have all of them cut so that you can see how they go together. But I'm going to try to rush through them all, okay? So let me bring you down here. All right, we got a little sunshine on the place right now. So here are all 5 of them. There's this cute one with the Easter basket. This one with the lamb. This is the bunny. And this is the chickie one I showed you. And this last one is the chocolate bunny. Okay. And as I said, they all sort of go together the same way. You see, they have this little fold in that is like a milk carton. And then they have this part on the top. Now, I actually cut these parts on the top so that I could have a place to hang, because these are hanging ornaments. You see they have a hole there, but the way that they're given to us, they're like this. They just have the dash cut lines. So what I did was I actually cut this in sort of not in half, but almost to the edges so that I could fit the little space here. So that's something that wasn't I don't think was intended, but I'll show you. You'll realize why I did it in the end. So let's put together the first one and just start going along. So as I mentioned, it really consists of this major piece. I have it upside down. This is the bottom, and here is the top, and there is the milk, like, opening, like from a milk carton. That's why these are called milk carton ornaments. And this is, see, there's the holes to make them ornaments. So you want to fold all of these, and I fold them both ways, just especially to give them a little bit of flexibility at this milk carton way area. You'll notice you have to fold here as well. But this fold is only here, so you have to sort of just do in that area. These two pieces are not scored, okay? And so what you're going to do is you're going to decorate this before, most of it anyway, before you actually put it together. So once you've got all of that folded, you're going to just take where the tabs are, give it a little bit of glue, and that will actually turn it, it's still drying there, but that actually turn it into our 3D structure. But we don't actually want it to be 3D yet, because we need to put all these cute little details on it. So first come the doors, and you see the doors have a little hole which matches up with this. So here's our door. And then we have windows, and the windows vary depending on where you're putting them, and which one you're doing. So let's go ahead and put the windows and the doors on, and just a little bit of glue here. I did notice a problem in the file, and she may have corrected it. But the one with I think it's the chocolate bunny. The one with the chocolate bunny has some cutouts that shouldn't be there, at least on my file. And again, I bought this a while ago, so it's possible that she's fixed it. So let's just flip this over and put this other one on here. So for this one, which is the basket, we are going to put, I think almost all of them have grass around them, which is really cute. So here are the pieces of grass, and they actually do fit this, and you'll see that there are these two little pieces like this one, whoops, this one, and this one that go on the sides of the door, and then this one is on one side, and this one is on the other side, and this is for the back. So let's go ahead and just glue these, and probably want to just kind of dot the top of the grass with a little bit of glue, just so that it will stick and it won't like protrude out. So here is this grass, here is this grass, put little dots on there, and you guys will be a little more attentive. You'll do it better than I do, because I'm trying to get through all 5 of these things. And there goes this grass, because we don't want to cover up the door, right? They need to get into their house. And flip it over. Put this one here and this one here. I think my favorite one is the chick. And I would probably, if I do this again, I would use my Easter paper that I get from Echo Park, because I think that would look stunning. But they still look cute with the solid colors too, don't you think? Okay, so here we go. Almost done with this one. We do have to put together the Easter basket, and it consists of 2 pieces and then some Easter eggs. So here is the Easter basket like this. Now, when I did this, I was sort of like trying to figure out how to put the basket, the egg inside. And what I decided to do was put the egg in the back because I didn't want to be able to see the whole egg because it's in a basket, right? And then this little piece goes on here. I couldn't figure out, unless I wanted to cut the egg, couldn't figure out how to make it look like it was on the inside of the basket. So that was a little bit odd. But, you know, we don't have to go for realism with everything. I mean, these are milk carton Easter houses for little creatures. So not that realism is the most important thing here. So this one is the Easter basket one, and it gets, the Easter basket goes here, and then you can, oh, and there's a little bit of a bow that the Easter basket gets. Teeny tiny bow. Which, did I just drop it? Ay. Well, it had a teeny tiny bow. Here it is. Okay. So you can put it here. You can put it on the basket itself. You can cut out 6 of them and put them on. It's up to you because it's your project. You do it the way you want to do it. And then we can take some of these eggs and sort of just put them here. Maybe put one here like this. I don't know. Nah, I don't like it there. We'll put one here and here. I really don't like that the basket doesn't look realistic, but that's just me. I got to get over that. Okay, so once you get everything set up, we're going to open it up like this. Make sure it moves like this. And then at the top, we're going to push in these 2 triangular pieces just like that. You see that? And we're going to glue these together. Give it a second to catch. Then we'll turn it onto the bottom up, and we're going to put a little bit of glue on at least 2 of these flaps. I think 2 is enough, but you do you. And we're almost done. So there is the completed egg carton, but it does have this on the top. Now, as I was looking at, and it also has a little chimney, which we'll do in a second. But so as I was looking at this, I'm like, okay, there's a hole here and there's a hole here. And so I thought, why isn't this sort of coming through? So I decided, oh, here it is. I decided that I wanted people to see that it was still kind of like a milk crate, but I wanted the houses to have roofs on overhead. So I just basically cut a little line where those dashed lines were so that you could see it's still a milk carton, but it has a roof. And again, this might have been resolved in future like editions of this, but this is the way that I resolved it from an old file. You know, and every once in a while you'll find little glitches on files. I've noticed that where like Lori's forgotten to put something, and all you have to do is email her and she will respond rather quickly for you. So here we go. Here is the roof, and what you need to do is fold all these little flaps and then the tab on the side and fold it up so that it's squared off, you see? And then fold it in half, get some glue on the side tab. Boop. Give it a second to hold. I don't know why I have all these extra pieces. I must have cut them out more than once. Weird. Okay. and then open it up. And these little tabs, they're going to just fold in like this. And you're going to put glue on them and then stick them onto the house. Just like this. So I put the glue on there. You see? I don't know. Do chimneys go in the back or the front of a house? I don't know. I'm going to put this one in the back. And you see how I just put it on there? Let me just show you so you can see. See that? So the tabs are actually attached to the roof. Give it a second and it might pop off because it is kind of an odd shaped thing. You might need to add a little tiny bit more glue to the whole thing just to get it to stick. All right. All right. And you can finish this off with a little bit of a ribbon if you want to hang them up. I'm not going to hang them up necessarily. I think that I'm just going to put them on one of my coffee tables as like little decorations. But I have in the past had Easter trees, which were so much fun. I had one Easter tree that was white and it was decorated with glitter cutouts of marshmallow peeps. Those were adorable. And then eggs and some really pretty pastel lights. And I don't know what happened to all that stuff, but I did do it. So here is our completed Easter basket one. Again, I'm still fretting over this part, but there's that. And you notice that I did do it in different color. I put the the chimney on the front in this one and on the back. Architecturally, it's probably not correct with the chimney on the front, but that's where I put it. Okay, next up is, I believe it's this one. Yeah, it's the chocolate bunny one. Same thing. This is the main piece. And we're going to fold all of these where it is the dashed cut lines, okay? So here we fold it the bottom, we fold the sides, we fold the tabs, and there will always be one you forget. And then you take the whole top portion, you fold it in like this, and then here are the triangular pieces. So try to, it's a little awkward, but try to just fold those, and there we go. Okay, so there it's going to create, I'm going to fold it in half, turn our tabs in, put the glue on the tabs, I'll try to work fast, okay, and you know that the house is the one with the little hole for the doorknob. And so while I'm waiting for that to glue, I'll get my little pieces. This one has round windows, which is cute. Not doing it right. Pay attention. My coffee hasn't kicked in, I guess, because I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. I'm so glad that I brought up the yapping yesterday, because a lot of people on YouTube responded saying that they liked the yapping. I'm not going to stop yapping. But it was nice to get that validation from folks on YouTube. So if you're listening on YouTube or watching on YouTube, thank you. And let's see. It's kind of funny that person said that, because I know a couple of other people that do these types of videos, and one in particular all they do is yap. Like, do they ever do any projects? The last few videos I've watched, all they do is just chat. And I'm like, you know, that's yapping, or spilling the tea, as they all say nowadays. Okay, so this gets the round windows, and then it also gets the chocolate bunny, and there's also a carrot. So here is the chocolate bunny. You put it on the white piece, and then you can see his little white tail in the back because it's cut out, which I think is just so darling. All right, just like that. And then for the greenery, it has these little pieces. I hope I have them all. If we don't, we'll have to just pretend, okay? So, okay, here, these two little pieces go here, and then I guess the bunny just goes right in front of his house. So there we go. Let's put it on this way. Do I have my... I want to show you something that other people have found useful when they're working on these kinds of projects. It's this thing. It's called a quick stick. I think when it first came out, it was called a pick 'em up thing. It's a precision. I'm going to open it so you can see, but I wanted to keep it in the package so you can see what you'd be looking for. I got this at Joann's, and they sell it in like the die cut and the paper crafting. So what this is if you take, you actually have to really get that on there good. But if you take off the top, you will see that it has like a sticky part that sticks out the top. That green stuff sticks out the top, and that helps you to pick up these little pieces and place them. I'm so used to using my hands that I think that would be a little hard for me to do, and I actually use my my True Control knife for a lot of that stuff. So anyway, but if you are interested in that, it also on the back has like a little spatula thing to take things off of your mat. Okay, so here's that. Flip this over and put these on here, and these actually have tulips, so we can put the tulips on. So, okay, and just, you know, I'm going to yap while I talk here. I like the yap. Tomorrow, for the return of date night, remember that it's going to be on YouTube. And all you have to do is log into YouTube. Just type youtube.com. And you should be able to pick it up. It will show as live. You should be able to chat the same way as you always do. And we'll see how that goes. I'm a little concerned about, you know, maybe the audience will be a little bit different. It won't be as cozy as we're used to, but we'll try it. And plus, I think for Loretta's sake, it would be, you know, she's the one that gave us the idea for these lanterns, and I want to thank her. And let's see. So we put these little, there's actually also a carrot here, but I noticed that the greenery isn't there. So, you know, there's two of these, which I cut out in blue. There's no such thing as a blue tulip, but who cares? And put this here right next to the window. I bet some of you are starting to see your spring flowers crop up. I have not yet seen that, but I'm hoping to. I don't have a lot of bulbs in anymore. I think all the rabbits ate them. We have rabbits in our neighborhood. Rabbits and turkeys and the occasional coyote. Okay, so we've finished decorating it. We're going to turn it this way. Whoops, it didn't glue here. Pooh. So we're going to turn it with the top side up so that we can get that really nice milk carton top there, you see? There we go. And there's that milk carton. Oh, you have seen daffodils. The blue tulips. Hey, why not, right? I actually don't like red tulips too much. I like the yellow ones and the orange ones, but never been a pink ones, but never been a fan of the red ones for some reason. And what's the other one that I love daffodils. In fact, if you guys want to, we've made daffodils in the past. We've also made peonies or peonies, and with paper. And if that's something you want to do, let me know, because we can also do those. They're pretty simple and they are free and they're in Design Space. So you don't just have to do, say, the rolled flowers. You can make some that look very authentic, and actually I have a bunch that I did that are daffodils, and I brought them out like every year for 5 years. So there's that. We can do daffodils. What else do? We did hydrangea pots, poppies, peonies, crocus are a little too small to do, and the hydrangeas were actually from Dreaming Tree that we did the hydrangeas, although Leah Griffith, oh, I know what I wanted to tell you. Okay, so there is the chocolate bunny. So, boop. Okay, let's move that over, moving right along. I'm going to have a whole village. Never mind, Easter, lots of Easter houses. This is going to be an Easter village. So we can do papers. We've done, I know what we also did. We did daisies, Gerber daisies. We did a boxwood wreath, and I'm happy to sort of bring those back, but I don't want people to think that I'm recycling all the projects. But like Bren said, when I started doing all of the categories, and sort of laying out, in the collections, sort of laying out, okay, this is an Easter project versus a Christmas project. I found some projects that I made a long time ago, and I still had not presented them to you. So you guys let me know what you want to see. I know that I heard from others that they wanted Easter cards. So I have a couple of really unique Easter cards, and I'll bring those out, as well as some easy Easter cards that are perennial favorites. Whoop. And then, of course, we'll add the Joy Easter cards on Sunday. All right, so folding this, you're getting the hang of it right now. This one is the very tall one that the chick lives in. It's a tall milk carton that the chick lives in. All right, we can start decorating his house. He has a chimney as well, so he's got quite a few windows. I mean, for a chick, there's quite a few windows here, don't you think? He's living high off the hog, this chick. Chicks are so awesome. Okay. I've wanted forever to have chickens. I just love the idea of having fresh eggs and having these little things roaming about in the yard, but my yard is too small. Someday when I move to Maine and have my, 4 acres or something, I can have a whole yard full of chicks and maybe guinea pigs out in the yard. And Owen and I dream of all these little things. Let's move to the country and we'll get chickens and we'll get goats and we'll get llamas, and I just think that would be so much fun. And I think he would find it fun too for a while, and then he'll stop. He'll be like, "No, you can take," just like he did with the guinea pigs. I take care of the guinea pigs now. He loves them, but I do all the cleaning up because I'm the mom, and that's what moms do, right? Okay, so Chickie's windows and door are on, and then he also gets the grass around his little vestibule there. It does not seem like he has front grass, or maybe, no, I didn't cut out. Oh, yeah, they'll probably find it later. Okay, so here's the grass. Wouldn't that be fun? You could have a farm, and then people could come and we could have like workshops on the farm. Like we could have a barn and then we just did crafts in the barn. Oh man, I would love that. And you guys could all come. It would be so cool. You can dream, right? There's always room for dreaming. All right. What else do we have coming up? So Easter's coming up. I think it's April 4th. And then we'll sort of do a lot of spring projects. So if you want to do those flowers, certainly we can do that. I think we'll go back and do some more cards because I didn't get to show you pop-up cards. And there are a few others. Oh, the shutter card that I was showing you earlier that I did. We could do that one. So I guess he doesn't get grass, or maybe he gets these little bits. Yeah, he does, but it's a different color. No, he doesn't. All right, he doesn't get any grass. Sorry, Chickie. And then, so the chick is here and here. Now, there's a little tiny piece that's supposed to go between these two layers that's black, but I lost it. So, I'm just going to put some black marker on this. And when I put it over there, I kind of got it off base a little bit. So put it over here a little more. So that his eye shows, you see? Just like that. Yay, Chickie. I like the chicks. I like the chickies. Okay. My sister, when she lived here in Peabody, had chickens. But she had a bigger backyard than I did. But what we found out was that there are something called fisher cats. And they're not really cats, but they are like rodents of some sort. They make the most horrendously scary noises that it sounds like someone's getting eaten alive. Anyway, fisher cats are very resourceful, and they dug through her pen or whatever, the coop, the chicken coop, and killed all those chickens on. Oh, she was heartbroken. She really I guess the chickens are really social. You know, they're really social creatures. Okay, so there is Chickie house. It's really a mansion, very big house for the chicken. We're going to unfold it, and then we're going to do the flaps at the top. I like to do the flaps at the top first, but you could choose to do the bottom if you want first. It's up to you. But, and remember, this house has a chimney. So here is this closure. And I just can't figure this out. I like my way better. They are, Sandra? I just want to have them so badly. So then she moved to New Hampshire, my sister. I have two sisters, and this is my younger sister. And she was always an animal lover. Growing up, we had gerbils and hamsters, even chinchillas, and of course, family dog. We never had cats until we grew up. But so she moved to New Hampshire, where she has acres and acres of land, and she decided she was going to have chickens, and she got this duck. She lived right on the Connecticut River at first, and she had this duck that sort of ended up in her yard. And do you know that those they used to have a TV show? It was called like Animal, I don't know, it was like kind of like a ranger, it was like all about the rangers, right? One time she had a huge kids, what was it? She sent me the pictures. So her husband made a tree house right in a tree, right? And it was really well done. It had windows and everything. And one time in the spring, a baby bear got stuck up in there, and they had to call the park rangers, or I don't know what they were called, the wildlife animal control. I don't know what they were. So they had to call them, and they brought them out, and they actually took him or her, I don't know, took the baby bear with them to rehabilitate. I don't know, got loose from its mother. But so this duck decided to befriend my sister. This is not the bear, but the duck decided to befriend my sister and would not leave. And she called him Ducky. Or maybe it was a goose, and she called him Ducky. I think that's what it was. But anyway, so the rangers came. Apparently they were around a lot. And the rangers came and said, "You cannot keep this duck." And she said, "I'm not keeping it. It just decided to stay." And it stayed in her yard for like over a year. And then it decided to fly off. All right, Chicky's house is almost done. I put on his little chimney. Yeah, so she's living the life I wanted to live. So maybe someday. And Peabody, where we live, or we all used to live here, is very city-like. I love it, but it's still very city-like. Okay, so this one is the bunny, which I decided to cut out of this like minty green and give it a pink roof, because why not, right? So I'm folding same way as all of these, folding those tabs on the side, folding these top tabs, and making sure to fold that milk carton thing before. That's important, because if you try to do it because you missed it, it becomes a little difficult to do that milk carton shape, okay? So there it is. Put in the tabs. I'm so glad to be done with all of that drama from last week and this week, and we could just get down to crafting. I mean, some people, it's crafting, folks. It's therapy. It's not supposed to be dramatic. It's supposed to be, fun and interesting. Okay, so in addition to having a pink roof, I decided I wanted the door and the windows to be, this is an homage to my Auntie Anna, who had a house that was painted this blue. And I just loved it. It was very 1950s. I still see that house, even though she's gone now, but I still see it. They painted it a different color now, of course, took the fun out of it, but it was really cute. I think her house, which her daughters now have on the Cape, because they had a house on the Cape, still is painted, or at least the shutters and stuff, because it's that old weathered Cape shingles. But I think that the trim is still painted with this blue. So I like to think of that, that it's still painted that way. She loved that color. She really did. Okay, so here is Rabbit's, and we've got to get Rabbit's little grass and put Rabbit together. Rabbit goes together in a way that you might like. So here's Rabbit. He's 2 pieces and actually a third piece. So you could cut this out in black if you wanted to. You could use the black Sharpie like I did, but I cut it out in brown, and it's kind of like shaped like a squat T. So you're going to flip over and just put a little bit of glue on the face area and put this piece just over the eyes and the nose. So when you turn it over, you see that the eyes and nose are brown, but then the ears and the cheeks and belly are pink. So clever. And man, I don't know, this year with Easter, last year we didn't do anything and it was so depressing. And so this year I told Owen that we needed to do something, because even if we're not going to decorate eggs or whatever, I'm still going to decorate the house, get it clean, and all tidy and everything. And I want to make a dinner, and he had no suggestions for me. So I think I'm going to do the traditional ham. And my sister won't be joining us because she's going away, I think, or she has some other plans. But we usually spend the time with her. I don't know, should we have our Sunday brunch on Easter Day? I wonder. Would people tune in, or would they be busy with Easter stuff? That's up to. I should ask that on Sunday. Oh, hey, if you want a prize in February, I know we're in the middle of March, but if you want a prize from me in February and you haven't seen it yet, it's because she only got it out to you guys this week because of all the turmoil that was going on at Cricut. So she apologized, and she won't do that in March. But we do have some more winners to award. I think what I'll do is I'll do them tomorrow night. And so keep your fingers crossed. The prizes are, this is the $50 prize from the Cricut folks that I give out every month. Changes each month. Let's see, is there anything else I should put here? Oh, there's a cute little flower. There is also, we're going to be doing the Joy giveaway. Also, I got off track with all of that silly stuff. So we're going to, I'll get it ready for Sunday, since Joy is on a Sunday. Joy comes on a Sunday. So I'm giving away a Joy with a card mat, some materials, some pens. It's a whole package. I'd have to figure out how much it's worth. It's like probably worth over $250. Oh yeah, we'll put it right here on the egg. Okay, so there's the bunny. You guys sitting here listening to me chit chat, or did you fall asleep? I don't know. And then here goes the top flap. You still closed on Sunday? I know some, they're talking like we're going to all get our shots by July 4th. And like my state is allowing, I think next week, I don't know. but they're allowing people my age to go, and then they're by April something, everybody's 16 and older. And now Owen is 15. He won't be 16 until September. So he still wouldn't be able to get his shot. But I haven't been able to get mine yet. So here is the roof. I'm going to cut it like this. Again, if you can come up with a better way of doing this, I just don't know how else to do it. I want to be able to hang it if I want to. So that's why I cut it like that. Maybe I should cut it over a little bit more. Yeah, probably. Just don't want it to fall off. But yeah, last year we were in the thick of it, remember? But then I heard something this morning about Michigan and some things on the rise, and I don't know. Susan Sharp, she lives in Michigan, right, Susan? Oh, by the fall? But they're less susceptible to getting it, so I guess that's why. But I don't know. I might ask about Owen because he's like within months of 16. Okay, this is the chimney. Again, I'm folding all these little pieces and then fold it together first to create that square, right? Then when you open it up, when it's well and truly stuck, then you pop down these little chimneys and chimney pieces, the tabs on the chimney, and we just put a little bit of glue there. And where should we put this one? Let's put it here. I'm no architect. So are you guys, I'm assuming you're all celebrating Easter, and I shouldn't make that assumption, but what are you guys going to be doing on Easter this year? Last year was so depressing. I'm so glad that at least, 16 in August. So what do you think, Paralita? Maybe the young kids should have the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, because I don't know. All right, almost the last one. I'm saving the lamb for last. This is the lamb. So cute. I'm wondering, I don't think I saved that little teeny tiny piece that is their nose. So we might have to use some magic there with a pen. And he does not have a chimney. Why do some houses have chimneys and others do not? I don't know. Seems rather unfair. Yeah, so my Easter tree, man, I love that tree. It was white. That's the thing that made it awesome. It was a small white tree, maybe about 3 or 4 feet. And then I decorated it with Easter ribbon. And this was when Owen was a baby. And he really liked decorations and lights. So the lights were pastel. And then it didn't have a top to it, but I cut out all of these with my Cricut. I cut out all of these really cute Easter eggs. And then with glitter, I cut out the marshmallow peeps. That was so much fun. I have pictures. I'm going to have to share them with you all because it was so cute. That had to be back in 2011 or 12, a long time ago. Ooh, look at these fancy. So he has some sort of no furnace. So he does not have a chimney. Maybe he has a complete HVAC program. That's it. He has a split system in his home and does not need a chimney to vent. Where is the compressor though? Not here. I'm going to have a conversation with Lori about accuracy in lamb houses. You know, guys, before I started doing this, I would actually talk to myself the entire time, and, you know, think of funny things. And now I get to, oh, look it, I was talking so much, I messed up. I didn't fold this, so you can see, how hard it is to fold it once it's connected. See that? It's a little bit difficult to do, and you have to sort of get your hand in there. So make sure you fold that part beforehand, okay? Don't be like me. Well, here we go. Don't be like me, folks. Oh. Sorry, lamb. Okay. All right, so the lamb gets put together like this. He's black, and then I cut out this because I thought a spring lamb would have kind of like a fleshy look. And then this goes here. Now he has oh, where's his little headpiece? Look at here. He has like a little fluff, but I don't find it here. Oh, poop. Well, I'm going to have to go recut it out because now he just looks like a Santa Claus. He doesn't look right. But pretend like I have all those pieces, okay? And we'll cut them out later and I'll show you in a picture. But I love that there is that black layer in the back because then it for the eyes, but also down here for the hooves, right? Oh, poor Lammy. Oh, and my sister, she ended up getting piglets. Piglets. Someone just gave them. Someone gave her and her husband piglets. And she was like, I whip up little salads for them and stuff. And I'm like, oh my God. But they got big fast. I'm just going to put a little face on him because he looks so pathetic without his headpiece. Well... Yep, so she had pigs and this duck that wouldn't leave, a bear and chickens, anything else? Oh, and then her dog had dogs. So she had puppies, and now I think I haven't been up to see her in a long, long time, but now I think she has like 6 dogs. I mean, she was always an animal lover, but oh my God, 6 dogs. I mean, I know they live in the country, but still, yikes. Oh, I forgot the grass. The grass is kind of the same color. That's kind of, well, you know what? This lamb one is going to have to be undone. We'll have to go back and cut out the pieces there. All right. So did I tell you everything as we get done with this? Did I tell you? I think I must have. Told you my whole life story. Well, my sister's whole life story. And let's see. Fold these down, and I just glue 2 of the flaps. Yeah, I can color them in. They had babies. Well, you know what happened to me with the guinea pigs is that Owen wanted guinea pigs. So we went to Petco when we bought, because we didn't know any better, and we bought 2 guinea pigs, and they told us they were both males. No. They were not both males, and actually one of them started to look kind of sickly, and I was afraid that it would die. So, and I was so petrified that of Owen seeing, you know, it getting sick and dying, that I brought him back, and they gave me another male. Well, turns out that one of the original ones, the one that stayed at home while the other one was in literally the pet animal hospital at Petco, got impregnated, and she started getting real big. And I was like, why is she getting so big? So odd. I had no idea. Just a couple weeks after, you know, because they have those babies. And I freaked out. And I'm like, this thing is going to have babies. So I called the guinea pig sanctuary, which thankfully they're up in New Hampshire at Hampton Beach. And she took my pregnant boy baby named Bob Ross was his name. And Bobby, gave birth to 4 babies in a couple of weeks. And then we took her back and separated out the boys. Okay, so the lamb isn't complete, but we are actually done with our little Easter village. Let me move these around so you can see all the different Easter village houses. This is a huge village, man. This is a big village. So here we go. Maybe I'll just give some away. I think that would be cute. There we go. We're done with our Easter village. It's actually really big because I made 2 sets. So that means I had 10 houses. We've got some urban development going on in the Easter house division. So that is it, folks. I'm sorry to take so long, but I loved chatting with you today, and I am looking forward to seeing you tomorrow night. Remember, live on YouTube. I am listed under Miss Rita to the Rescue or Cricut Chat with Miss Rita, and I'll just come on live, and if you're subscribed, then you'll get the notification for sure. I'm pretty sure you get the notification when I'm live if you're subscribed, okay? All right, everyone, take care, and we'll see you. Have an enjoyable day, and we'll see you tomorrow night at, I never mentioned what time, 7 o'clock, at 7 o'clock on YouTube, okay? And we'll see you on Saturday night. If you can't make Saturday night, join us at 1 p.m. here on Facebook for brunch with the Cricut Joy, okay? Thanks, everybody. I think this is my favorite one. But it would look cute with patterned. It would look so cute with pattern. Bye. Thank you to the star givers. Sure, Emmy. Take care. I hope you make a little house. She has another village, but I wanted to make this one first. Hi, Lori. Have a super day to you too, Susan. You spin the wool? I need to talk to you, Deborah. I have a spinning wheel that was given to me many years ago, and I've never used it. I thought that I would learn. So YouTube tomorrow at 7. That's right. All right, you guys, take it easy. We'll see you tomorrow. Signing off. Bye. Bye, Aledra.